You've written Sisters. It's your first big screenplay.
Yes.
But you've both written comedy for many, many years. Where do you draw the line between having fun, throwing out crazy ideas, and actually getting that work done?
It's like a 60-40 ratio, right? 60% screw around.
Yeah. And 40% panic at the end, where you just have to get it on paper and print it out. And I think doing Saturday Night Live for so long, we have that muscle that has that panic muscle of it's an actual muscle in your body. If you look at Grey's Anatomy, she and Amy had done their own shows, so they came in as such pros when it comes to work ethic and getting it all done.
What's it like being given a script from someone else?
It's like a beautiful Christmas present. When anyone gives you jokes that are already done, you're like, oh my gosh, it's like the greatest gift ever. And we've known Paula for so long. The three of us have known each other for so long that she knows like what kind of jokes we like, what kind of jokes we're good at, and it's just.
I would also write things that are like, if I would picture how they make me laugh, you know, particularly as a person that's known them so long, when I laugh the hardest at them, what are those moves, and writing that in. But then they made it so much funnier.
Popo! Oh, somebody call a stripper? You gonna take your clothes off for us? You can't come in here without the judge signing the thing. This is where I live. This is our house. Yep. This is where we live, okay? And this is our property for the next 24 hours. A lot of sex is gonna happen. A lot of sexy times. You can't stop that. Last time I checked, sex wasn't against the law. As much as you would love that, wouldn't you? Once you step off, Blue?
Now, you and Amy Poehler, for many people, that's the comedy dream team. Love you both. We love you at Attitude.
Thank you.
What's it like when you guys really have a party, when you really hang out together, you switch off? What do you do?
Well, the funny thing is we live on the opposite side of the country now. Amy lives in California, I live in New York, and so we really, the only times we get to hang out is when we work on things, and so it's sort of like what keeps us wanting to work together so that we can see each other. The last like party that we went to is we used to throw a pretty good we used to throw after party after the Golden Globes, those 3 years that we hosted, and those were good parties, I think.
Yeah, and I was at one of those, and it was great. Good dancing.
Good dancing.
A lot of naked men dancing on the counters.
So many Chippendales dancers.
I call it the counters because
I love male strippers.
You're saying this isn't happening
I'm used
again?
to going to the club, so I call it the counters and the meat counters.
Really jacked up, hairless guys dancing. I love it.
So you then take some inspiration from that and you make them this huge big party scene that makes up most of Sisters.
Yeah, and we destroyed that house in real time over a period of a few weeks, and it as Tina said earlier today, it started to stink like a pet shop.
Like the end of a really good party in there.
And it's you guys trying to throw sort of one last high school party before your parents sell your childhood home. What were you guys like at high school? We
were all sort of a little bit more like Amy's character. We were all, good daughters and never
artsy
really
nerds.
Got in trouble. So it was fun for me. It was fun to get to play the sister who was the wild one and was the sort of wrecking ball in her family.
One last question: is this a great time for women in comedy? This is women written.
It's like 11 a.m. Yes. That's
starting
from like 11
wait
to
it out
1.
now.
And then we start to get tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I caught you now. Thank you.
Thank you so much.